Good morning. This is Rick Rogers with ACM Newsroom, and we are going to do a quick webinar on how to use Cover It Live on your website. We're doing this after a lot of newspapers on Tuesday used Cover It Live to provide election results right after the polls closed. One of our papers in Ohio used Cover It Live, and a few others did as well. And we've had a lot of questions from other newspapers about how to set up an account and how to use it on their website. So we're going to take about 5 minutes and show you exactly how to use Cover It Live on your website for either your next election or maybe even for a major sporting event, or even you can do a live chat. It could be with your sports editor doing a live weekly sports chat, or with your news editor doing a live chat once a week about things going on in your community. Real quick, the main things to remember is what's really great about Cover It Live is that it is a free piece of software. Really easy to find. It is www.coveritlive.com. Now, I have already set up an account, but what you'd want to do is, if you do not have an account set up, just go to register, put in your information, and it takes about literally 1 or 2 minutes to register, and you'll be ready to go. So I do have an account already, so I'm going to go up here in the upper right-hand corner and sign in, and I'm going to sign in. And now we are at the My Account area. Okay, and as you can see, it's very, very simple to set up. I just keep everything pretty easy and pretty standard. Just go through the menus right here. We're going to use the Cover It Live standard template. It has the date of when you want the event to be live. We're going to go ahead and do today. We're going to give our event a title. So we're going to call it Sports Chat. And we're going to have the event become live at 9 o'clock. So you want to pick when you want your event to be live. And you want to also put right here the website that your chat is going to be located on. So we're going to use a website that we have here at the corporate office that we use for test products. You do not want to click private because you want it to be a public chat so everyone can participate. And you want to pick your time zone. I'm in the central time zone here in beautiful Dallas, so that is what I have selected. And we're going to go ahead and click next. As you can see, it's very, very simple. Okay. Now it's going to take you to this menu. This is the Viewer Windows and Options menu. Again, we're going to use Cover It Live Standard. We have a title of Sports Chat. We have our website. We do not want it to be private. Now you need to select a category. Because it's a sports chat, we're going to select sports. If it were election coverage or a news chat of some sort, we would probably select news, obviously. So we're going to select sports. We have our date, we have our time, we have our time zone. I would go ahead and just use the standard viewer window size that it has selected for you. And this is what's very important right here. This is the embed code that you'll put on your website through the town news system. So we're going to copy this embed code, and now we're going to save. Okay. Now, before we make our event live through the Cover It Live website, we need to make sure and put that embed code on our own website through the Town News blocks. So I'm going to go to my blocks tab, and I've already signed in under my amconnews.com, and I'm going to create a new asset. So I'm going to create an article. I'm going to put a headline. I'm going to put Sports Chat with Rick Rogers. Okay. Byline, I'm just going to put ACM Newsroom Staff. And then what you want to do before you copy and paste the embed code is, give a little explanation to the reader on what that chat is going to be all about. So we're going to put every Thursday, readers of ACM Newsroom can have sports chat. Rick Rogers. And this could be, with your local sports editor. This is a chance for you to ask and you want to, kind of give a little explanation on how to join the chat. So to join the chat, launch the Cover It Live player. hello. And you might want to say participation is free. Now, after you have your little explanation there, you paste the embed code. Okay. And now you want to select your section that you want the story to be in. So we're going to add a section, and we are going to add news, or we can do sports too. But we're gonna do actually let's do sports. That makes sense. So we're going to add it on sports, and we're going to save. Okay, let's preview that. So now we have it in there. So now this is what our story will look like. And again, this is a very rough website because it's just something that we use to test things. But there's our Cover It Live player right there. Now you'll notice it's not live yet because we haven't made it live on the Cover It Live website. But that is exactly what that will look like. And normally that web banner would not be there. So let's go back to our Cover It Live. And you'll see right here, we just click on Launch Event Now. And it will bring up a separate window. Okay, and we want to start the event. And now it's just waiting for us to provide content. So we're just going to put, hello, this is Rick Rogers. Anyone ready to talk about sports? And we're going to send. And it shows up right there. Okay? Now, one thing to remember, there's all kinds of other things you can do with this, but the comments, as people give comments, they're going to show up in this window here, and you'll approve them before they show up in the actual chat. You also can do polls. You can do a quick poll. So let's say you want to do a poll question on, do you think Penn State should, little typing issue there, have fired legendary coach Joe Paterno? Big hot button topic right now, and you can do yes, no, and don't care, and you can publish that right on your poll there. I'm going to say, unfortunately, yes. Hot button. And now you can even share your vote on Facebook, okay? And that gets more people hopefully involved in your live chat. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Lots of things to do. You can do a quick poll. You can do trivia. And, so trivia, you can ask a trivia question. And you can provide the answers, and they can try to answer the right questions. So there's also some tools here. Again, you can refresh the display. You can get the embed code. You can invite readers via email. Lots of different, you can put something right back in case you need to leave. You can say, we'll be right back in 5 or 10 minutes, and that will show up. You can get contributor email addresses. Okay. You can also do, a news flash and a scoreboard in there as well. So a lot of fun. You can see where the poll question, the answers are popping up there right now. But to chat, just go down to your talk box right here and say, what did you think about last night's football game? Any questions? And again, if people were commenting, they'd be commenting right here, and you would just approve them, and you have your live chat. So very, very simple. Again, remember, Cover It Live is a free piece of software. It is a great tool for election coverage, for major sporting event coverage. I've seen a lot of sports people use it for coverage as games are happening. I know during the World Series, I'm a big St. Louis Cardinals fan, and they had a gentleman there. One of the sports writers was using Cover It Live to talk about the game as it happens and interacting with fans and readers, and it's just a really, really great tool. So I would love to see more people using it throughout our newsrooms in the future, and I hope this can help you do so. If you have any questions, feel free to give me an email. It is Rogers, Rogers, at amconmedia.com. And this is our live webinar on Cover It Live.